Got a very simple question for you, and that is, are you prepared for the bear market, which is a when, not an if? History repeats, assets have boom and bust, reflective boom and bust because of credit cycles where leverage and euphoria and hype comes in, and the leverage is cleansed out and the asset quote unquote dies and it comes back to life. Bitcoin has a history of doing this. Part of it's the halving cycle, but part of it is also this leverage cycle. They call it the business cycle or the credit cycle, where people get more and more long and more leveraged, and price moves up, and they add more leverage, and it all unwinds. So if you want to just hold through and be a hodler, I think that is totally fine. It's totally reasonable. It's something I would even recommend. However, I found it to be pretty unpleasant to hold through these 80% retracements, which can happen. And depending on your time frame, I mean, the longer your time frame, the more you can hold, which is good, but life is short. You don't know. And I think it's also okay to want to not have an 80% drawdown this year or in a particular year, right? So I'm a fan of trying to sell at a top and trying to either buy a bottom or buying when prices are emerging from its base as a good buy and hold. And if you look at the chart now, where do you think we are? We could be here. We could be here. We're definitely not at a low price. We're at a very high price. We've had 2 years up since the end of 2022. Price has gone parabolic and it's held steady. It's been really strong. And I'm not predicting for sure that price goes lower, but I'm saying, what is your plan? What I'll tell you what my plan is. We'll get to that in a minute. But clearly, we're not in an early bull. We're not in a bear market. We're in a late stage bull market. A late stage bull market for a buy and hold strategy is the riskiest time. So what's a better time? Okay, I'm going to show you a variation of the MTP system. We got to go to the daily. It's meant to be traded on the daily. So look at this. Look at these numbers. This is a 42%. I have to laugh when I see this. Look at the screen here. 42% max drawdown. 2,000,000% return. 42% max drawdown, 2,000,000% return. Out of 40 trades, 82% of them were profitable. Profit factor is 10.15, which means for every dollar it lost, it made $10. This is an absurdly good strategy. And it's really excellent at trading bear markets. Look, what did it do? It did not trade at all during this time. It did not trade at all during this time. It did not trade at all during this time. It was out of the market in here. And it recently actually exited the market up here. So what is it doing? Why is it so effective? So for this strategy, we've actually, surprisingly, I found that for Bitcoin, and this is just for Bitcoin, or this change at least, if I turn off dip buy, if we do not buy dips, the performance increases dramatically. So that's one way to be out of the bear markets is you don't try to buy dips because price can keep dipping for longer than you think, and you buy breakouts instead. So also it's pretty good at exiting at key moments. I mean, look here. This exit's really beautiful. This exit's beautiful. It shouldn't even take this trade, actually. The win percentage should be even higher. It's not supposed to take that trade either. It's crazy. I don't know. Would it even have losing trades? Most of the losing trades are erroneous. That's crazy. Super good. Super fucking good system. So one of the reasons why it's so effective, and by the way, for this backtest, I've had an open standing offer and I'm raising it to $200. I will pay you $200 USDT if you show me a manual trading system that gives better backtesting results than ours. I've had this challenge out for about a month now. Not a single person has come to collect their money, which has me continue to believe that we have the best trading system. Objectively, no one has disproved it yet that we don't have the best trading system in this space. No one has disproved that we don't have the best trading system in this entire space. Anyways, another thing that protects from the bear markets, and this is the key, is really key, is we have this 200 moving average filter. So it doesn't buy under the 200 moving average. Now, if I were to turn that filter off, let's turn that filter off. Um, let's turn it off and see. Now you're gonna see, it's not so much so bad, but there's a couple failed trades under the moving averages now. It really didn't hurt things that bad. It just added a couple losses. Because in a bear market, there aren't really that many breakouts. I'm interested in this too. Closed above. Let's turn this back on. How's that look? 580,000%. Interesting. So this is part of my strategy is I'm just going to protect my capital. There's other things I'm going to do with my money. I've got the altcoin short strategies, and this is going to tell me, hey, do other things with your life. Invest in your hiking business, invest in YouTube, invest in ads to promote the trading products, spend time and money on other things. And after there's been a significant bear period of time out of the market and price starts to emerge from it, then and only then go long. Very interesting. So if you're if you're interested in trading the system with us, there's a link to it down below. And if you're interested in signing up for alerts on the bots or want to know a little bit more about the bots, um, yeah, there's a link to that down below too. So go check it out. Okay, appreciate y'all. Much love. Happy trading. Peace.